Dynasty did that.
All right. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? CJ and Max, what's going on with you guys? We're back in here today. We're going to be mixing down a song that we recorded on the stream the other day, so this is going to be dope. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a little quiet in the chat today so far, but, you know, it's my fault. I haven't been streaming, and I need to get back to it more. I need to get more busy on the streams, but I need mixes to do. So, artists, if you want to get your songs mixed, you want some high-quality mixes, hit me up. Let's get you on the schedule and get your songs mixed, because we definitely need some to do on the stream. It's been a bit slow. All right, we're remixing a dope song to the. I'm gonna play it for you guys in a second. Make sure you guys. Oh, you guys already hit that like button. I don't even gotta tell you guys. I don't even gotta say nothing to y'all. Y'all got it. Y'all got it on lock. That's a fact, B. That's a finac. All right, we're gonna. I'm just organizing this session real quick, so it's a little bit easier to move around, and then we'll be good. Oh, I didn't even need to do that one. Damn, man. They're down by 25 right now? Weren't they just whooping ass in the last 2 games or whatever? Shy Native, what's going on with you? What's going on? What's going on? I'm not a sports guy, so I can't talk sports with y'all. But let's jump on over to Pro Tools and we'll see what we got going today. So here's the song. I need to pull some of these vocal tracks out. These are gone. So those are out. This is linked to the lib bus, which is fine. All right, cool. Organized. Set. Good. All right, let me play you guys a little rough mix real quick what we got going, and we'll go from there. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in the rough mix that I actually did, and then we'll go from there. Because I'm actually going to mute some things on this for now. Get all these. Everything down to 0 pretty much. All right, so here we go. Here's the rough mix, guys.
I had to grind for this. Yeah. I had to grind for this. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for them. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this, yeah. Tired of wasting time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm tired of get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting time now. I know they count me up, but nigga, I'm gon' sign now. I told my mother check the time, cause it's my time now. If for that bitch that broke my heart, now I'm gon' rock. She's around and she's a track star. She can put away, she can get far. I'm a young nigga with a broken heart. And I've been on my grind, she's the fucking star. My little baby changed my confidence, but she put in this drink. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for them. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah.
Yo, I put in time to make these hits. It ain't happened overnight. Got me feeling like Nip. I've been trapping all my life. Shit, fuck with your consciousness. Keep mommy close, cause she be boosting up my confidence. Touch my first brick, had me feeling like Mike, start moonwalking. The one they call when they try and keep them goons off him. Did my time, came back like I left something. Grown man, anytime I stretch something. You broke niggas looking like a bunch of test dummies. Y'all talking brick fair, the boys stacking jet money. Been through the struggles and made it out. What you expect from me? What you expect from me?
I had to grind for this.
That's the rough mix we got, and it's a beautiful rough mix, but we got a lot of stuff I want to do to it, and they also want me to do to it, which is good. To answer the first question, 21 Records says, why don't you record vocals with the SM7B? It is better in rap. I like the SM7B. I'm not really against it, but the Slate to me is definitely way better, and I can definitely emulate it too if I wanted to. I mean, I have it right here. We can always go into this guy and go into the SM7B, which is right here. Where'd it go? I just seen it. There it is. So this guy right here is the SM7B on the Slate mic. But for me, I'm not a huge fan of it on rap vocals, to be honest with you. I'm a huge fan of like the 251 or the FG12 or even the Sony or U87 before I would use the SM7B. But that's just me personally. You definitely can use it. You definitely can use it. Don't get me wrong. I've recorded and mixed many vocals on an SM7B. I'll show you guys a song right now that was mixed from an SM7B. Let me see real quick. SM7B. Let me see. Thinking of a song real quick. Yeah, okay, this one was for sure. So this song right here.
Singing your heart out wouldn't feel the same in an empty room.
I know you know that we should be together. Baby, quit playing like this ain't a thing. You come around and start making me better. My mind has been cloudy, but you let me see. Love the way that you talking to me. What a unique girl, I do it for free. I'll show you better, I promise you see. I need you around me, don't leave, girl. That we should be together. Baby, quit playing like this ain't a thing. You come around and start making me better. My mind has been cloudy, but you help me see. Love the way that you talking to me. What a unique girl, I do it for free. I'll show you better, I promise you.
A lot of his songs that I did for him, that I do for him, I recorded on his SM7B. This one right here. There's also another one that I did that was recorded on his SM7B.
The way I think about you every morning. Hard to go a day with all that we share. Angel in disguise, the devil sleeps here. Oh yeah, and you know this. Where our intimacy still control us.
So yeah, I can definitely get great mixes and it definitely records well. I'm not against the SM7B, but I like the Slate mic because I have so many different options, and some people's vocals don't work with the SM7B. So definitely like more thick, raspy vocals sound amazing on the SM7B. People that are loud as hell sound great on the SM7B, but it's not my go-to mic. Khalil says, quick question, when working with a 2-track instrumental, how would you address the low end if the bass is knocking? All right, so there's two things you can do. One, you can say, for instance, all right, so here's my beat bus up here. Say my bass was extra knocking, and I don't want it to be covering up vocals. There's two things you can do. All right, first of all, you can just create a little shelf, do a dynamic EQ, and you can set that dynamic EQ to where it's really hitting. So I would have it, let me see, let me find where the kick comes in.
Grind for this, waited a long time for this, did a little time for this, shed the tears, even cry for this.
I can even change the attack on this a little bit.
Grind for this, waited a long time for this, did a
So that way it ducks out a little bit of that bass, but if you're really trying to duck it out with the vocal, then you sidechain it. So I'm going to do a key input, I'm going to go to my buses, I'm going to go to vocal sidechain, which I already created, and my buses already have a vocal sidechain send on them. And then from here, I'm going to link this with this little button right here, and that's gonna make this react with the vocal.
Grind for this. Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this.
I'm gonna do it more dramatic so you guys can really hear it. So we'll just do it like this.
Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this.
But I'm doing it super dramatic so you can hear the actual big difference.
Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this.
If you have a 2-track, you don't have control over the stems, or sometimes if you have FL Studio or something, you can definitely try to split the drums and the melody or the bass and everything else, and then kind of like balance that back together. They will sound weird individually, but once you put them all back together, all those little particles that you're hearing and all the little extra noises, they're gonna blend in with everything else, and it's gonna kind of recreate the full sound.
Grind for this.
All right, let's go ahead, start this up. Let me see the notes he gave me though. I want to double check everything. All right, so more space by originally. Okay, from ad-libs, drops. Yep. Okay. Okay. Bet.
I had to grind for this. Yeah. I had to grind for this.
So we're gonna mute the vocals for now. We're gonna do a quick mix on the beat because I only did like a 2-minute mix on this shit real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and dial back into the beat. Put a little delay on this thing to create some space on it. See, now P and I have been working together for a long time, so he gives me a little bit more creative range on his music than some people would for most of the engineers that they work with. Alright, so we're going to add some compression to this, and it's to bring some of the character out and then also bring it up in the mix, but I think what we're going to do is use a SSL compressor. So I like how they push things up a bit, so let's see, let's do an E1. I usually don't EQ solo, but I'm trying to actually like shape this instrument a bit more because it's really, really, really bare without all this stuff. Listen real quick. So I'm just trying to add a little bit more color with these EQs without hearing it blended with the other stuff yet. But I did have an idea when I was hearing everything all together, just so you guys know, just so I can explain this. I'm not blindly doing it. I had an idea of what I was looking for, but I wanted to achieve it before I heard everything all together. Need a reverb now. I want to see what ROM sounds like on this. Like I said, that one sounds pretty cool. Like, creating what it ended up being right here, just a simple little... I didn't want to be nothing like crazy, too crazy, because I wanted to still be like in the feel of the beat. If we were to compare the two, so that's before, and I turned it up. Here's after. So crazy is this nice little spacey background. I can even turn it down a little bit more because now it's a little bit louder. What is this one right here? I'm going to have to EQ this one. You're a star, that's what comes with it. Stone, your soul in it. Since I got into the show business. Show business. Bitch. Hey, shout out Apollo for the gifted. Let's go. So this guy, we need to use center. You know what, actually, fuck that. Split in a mono. I'm not using the L. We're using R. Make that center pinned. We need more punch. So we need to get, let's do more attack on this part. Let's see. We still need a little bit more punch. Let's do parallel compression with maybe a SSL. Get it punching. Actually, first let's do this. Too much low end on this. See, these type of kicks aren't always going to be the punchiest, but because we have this 808, you don't want it to bury it. And we're going to use a D-click on this guy right here too. Take the clicks out. Let's get those taken care of. We're also going to be doing a recording session today, guys. That's the one we want to get rid of. Apollo, I swear, bro. I appreciate you, bro. This man with the dollar donos, though. Apollo, don't break the bank now. Oh, shit. Do another one. Add a couple zeros behind it, bro. Add at least 1 0 behind it. A little better. It's not going to thump like the way that I really want it to. A little bit more of this. also was doing it. Why is, oh wait, did we set this up to be low? Yep. My bad, guys. Take this off because I only threw it on in this session to make it loud quick. So we're gonna take that off for now. I knew that was gonna happen because I'm streaming. Of course. Of course. Gotta love when the computer likes to be like, hey, you're streaming. I know you're trying to do something, but you're gonna have to restart Pro Tools. Anyways, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Supplier, what's going on with you, bro? Trizzy, I am starting the Discord. Actually, it's already started, so we've been just editing a few things in there. But I can give you guys the link if you guys want to join it. I'll give you guys the link right now, and we'll get you guys joining up on the Discord. So let me go ahead and open that up real quick and see what I can do. Now, I will tell you guys got to answer 10 questions to get into this, so. Copy. Let me see if it'll paste. I think links will work. I believe they will. Nope. Hold on one second, guys. It's being weird for me. It's being weird. Yo, is Dizzy in here? Either Dizzy or Apollo. Actually, I don't think Apollo has access to it, but Dizzy, if Dizzy's in here, I can have him put a link in there. I don't know if he is, though. But yes, we will be sending invites very soon. I'm trying to find. For some reason, not letting me copy the damn. Oh, you know why? Disable that. There we go. Copy. All right, guys. If you guys want to join, you got to answer 10 questions and you got to be accepted in. So we'll be taking applications, but it's not guaranteed you'll get in. All right. Because that way we're going to make sure that people that are going to be in there are going to be dedicated to it. Not even just dedicated to it, but actually using it and utilizing it and not making it a waste of time. That's what I don't want to make it, is a waste of my time, Dizzy's time, any of the moderators, any of your guys'. We want it to be very valuable and helpful to you guys. So that's what we're going to be trying to do with this one. That's why we're limiting who comes in. Facts. Max, that is facts right there. All right, the new Discord link is right there, guys. If you guys want to join it, click on it. Pro Tools is loading up. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything you guys are talking about. So, how we feeling? How you guys liking the song so far, guys? Yeah, I gotta download that. I know. Bro, I've been behind on a lot of downloading stuff. I've been slacking. I've had a few people send me things that I haven't downloaded yet, and I need to. All right, Pro Tools is almost loaded. We're almost ready to go. I gotta say it's a little dead in the live right now, so we need to get some people in here. I'm gonna hit share real quick and get some people hopefully to join in. Share it on my social medias. All right, let me switch this over. That's one plugin I don't have that I gotta get, but I could probably throw another transient designer on this bitch and make it even smack more. So let's go ahead and do that. So really what it's kind of missing is like a middle transient, but we're gonna do a different one this time. Let's do. People don't see me use this one often, but it actually is pretty damn good. Where's it at though? Where they at though? There it is. More front transient. I need more mid transient. So let's do. I like the Better Maker one, but or not the Better Maker. This one, Trinity Shaper, but I don't know. It's not as dramatic as I want it to be. Let's try something like maybe. I really want this to punch more, so twin tube maybe. This is where we're going to pull out the clipper, because the only thing that's really hitting this high of a peak is the kick. So we're just going to clip that out. we got the beat to a great point now. So now let's add these vocals back in.
I had to grind for this. Yeah. I had to grind for this. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. Tell you what you told me. I had to grind for this. Yeah. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. Tell you I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence.
We're gonna play around with this Manny EQ real quick.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. Tell you I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah.
Alright, so there's some low frequency I'm hearing.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah. Tell you I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Toddy, I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this.
I'm trying to fix my camera real quick because this shit is being weird. Am I low on the microphone, you guys? Let me know if I'm low. But I'm trying to figure out why my camera was glitching out, but my other one isn't. That's so weird. Let's try and get it loaded up one more time. What's going on, Apollo? Or no, not Apollo, my bad. A1 the Hook guy. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate you jumping in. Apollo said good old Manny EQ. Yeah, nah, it sounds good. It's definitely got a great tone on it for a lot of things. I just don't use it enough. All right, let me see if this is working better now. Hold on one second, guys. I will be right back.
Dynasty, you did that.
All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. I had a phone call. All right, so is my camera working better now? Let me see. Let's see if we switch back over to cam 2. Is this better now? Is it not glitching? I hope it's not. All right, cool. Mic check 1 2. Which mic you using? I am not recording right now, but we used what did I use on this? I think I used the Sony because I changed it when I got into this, so I can't remember exactly. I think it was the Sony or the 251, one of the two. Yeah, this is just mixing on this one right now. We're gonna be recording soon in about 45 minutes with Riley again, so you guys will get to see that too. This time we're gonna use just the slate mic. He doesn't want to bring his mic, so we're gonna do just the slate mic with him this time.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this.
There's a couple notes in there I kind of want to fix. Just touch up. He can sing for sure, so we ain't got to worry about nothing crazy. Melodyne, I was about to say, don't be on some dumb shit, Melodyne. See, this is how you know he's a real singer. This man is barely off by any of these notes. So, this one right here actually does drop properly, but Melodyne drew it. All right, let's go ahead and chop these up a little bit. We're not gonna do nothing crazy on this one. This one's gonna be like 30%, 40%.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this.
I hate when things do this. All right, so we're gonna have to fix this one. Why did it do this to these? I hate when it does this.
They try to get my confidence. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Toddy wasted time on all you hoes. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shit. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Toddy wasted time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my grind for this. Grind for this. Grind for this. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Toddy wasted time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Mind to this. Yeah.
Going for like Chris Brown type ad-lib background things.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Toddy wasted time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting time now. I know they can't be up, but nigga, I'm gon' sign up. Yeah, yeah, Toddy wasted time on all you hoes.
That verse is gonna be fire when we get to it.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Toddy wasted time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting time now. I know they can't be up, but nigga.
A lot of your streamer people, or a lot of the people that really be, oh, I mix crazy, they would call that a mix. But y'all are going to really see the difference between a mix and what the hell they do. I was watching some of those streamer guys and like, bruh, it's embarrassing the little amounts of efforts that they put into people's music and then call it a mix. It's insane. It blows my mind. You'll see some people really just flying through presets. Live on stream though. Like, bruh.
Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this.
But they'll have like 40,000 subscribers. Or 10,000, shit like that. It's like, bruh. Y'all know how to finesse people for sure. We ain't in the game of finessing over here. We give quality. We make artists sound even better than they even were. I've made artists that were completely trash sound amazing. And that's just because that's my job. Like, why else would they be coming to an engineer that is good at what they do? Or great at what they do, I should say. A lot of these motherfuckers be saying they're the GOATs, but they're mediocre. They'll have no automation, no clip gain, just use only lead vocal presets. And they'll have one vocal bus. All the vocals are just going to that one bus.
Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shit, grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed a tear, grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed a tears, even cry.
That's because a lot of supplier. That's because a lot of people operate out of ego, and they might make it look like, oh yeah, I'm all about the team shit, but really behind doors they're about their ego. That's that flaw shit.
Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they have to.
Trust me, guys, this business is full of clowns. It's full of people that are just fucking in it for the money, that are trying to get rich, that are trying to, you know, oh, I know this one skill, I can use this to get money off artists. Like, it's stupid. You got people who will go buy a fucking video camera today and charge you tomorrow for a music video, even though they've never shot one, they've never fucking even edited one or nothing. That's that bullshit.
Shed a tears, even cry for this.
Motherfuckers will go buy a Focusrite and then a $200, not even $200, $50 microphone and be like, oh yeah, got studio time. Like, bruh.
Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, tidy wasty time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not. Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, tidy wasty. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this.
And no, it's not a preset. I made this reverb. I sat there and fine-tuned this bitch. It's not the default. You guys see how that's not in the regular font? If I were to click on it, it's gonna, well, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fuck it up. But yes, I don't like going through all the presets. Sometimes when I go through presets, it's like, I don't find the sound that I'm looking for. I'd rather create it. It is a little bit harder that way though, guys. I'm just gonna let you know. Reverbs are the one thing that I'll say, like, if you find some presets you love, use them. Don't be scared to use them reverb presets. Delay presets too.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this.
They told me in the instructions they want me to cut ad-libs out of the hook so it's not so cluttered. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just cutting out little parts that made it seem a little cluttered, because we still have these background vocals that we have to edit, time up, and then we have to tune them, and we're gonna make them sound amazing. And then we're gonna go from there and do the verses. But I'm not sure if we'll get to the verses today. We're probably gonna work on just the hook.
I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed a tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time.
this is the trick part. We're gonna get this reverb to make it sound like it's sitting back.
For this, did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. I ain't for this. Did a little I ain't for this. Did a little I ain't for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tidy ways, you tell me I ain't for this. I ain't for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cry for this. They try to get my confidence. They say they ain't have time. Time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting time now. I know they can't be up. Time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to.
We're gonna get rid of all this background stuff that we don't need. These ones will be a little bit different because they got that little bit of air before when he comes in. this one is the lead. Do all these right here. Commit this melody actually. Wait, it's committed. Right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so change these to sync VX. This is Wave's new way to align things, and it works amazing. So we're gonna do harm L as the reference, and the rest are gonna sync to it. I did select a reference. All right, should be good. There we go. All right. I might as well just delete these ones. Make it only do the first ones. Why are you not deleting? There we go.
Yeah, tidy waste your time on all you hoes. Yeah, tidy waste your time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of it.
What's going on with this guy? Making my shit trick out.
Yeah, tidy waste your time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope.
Let's see if we can redo this. Because for some reason it was not doing it. It was being weird. We're going to take it off and then redo it. Let's do this. Technology. None. Revert. Redo. Alright, here we go. Make reference. All these are referencing to that. I already did select a reference. It's being weird. See, usually as soon as you select a reference, it goes and does it. Let's restart Pro Tools again. Pro Tools is being weird. My bad, guys. My apologies. Let's get this right. Pro Tools acting up. I swear. Because when I'm on the stream, it's going to be like doing all this shit. But when I'm just working by myself, it works perfect. And it's not really anything on the stream that's crazy, like using up my my processor or anything. So I don't know what's going on. But how's everybody doing in the chat? We got 11 of us in here. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that like button. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to join the Discord, make sure you check out that link. I did post it in the chat somewhere. So scroll through the chat. You'll find the Discord link. Or if Apollo wants to copy and paste it, he can do that. Oh, yeah, that was Discord. What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck was that noise? You can tell I don't use Discord on my computer often. Do you have the video engine in Pro Tools turned off? Yes, I do. You're recording an artist today? Yes, I am. We're going to be recording Riley. Another session with Riley, 2.5 hours. We're going to knock out one more song, I believe, possibly 2 songs. So that'll be dope. I mean, actually, I gotta double check with him if he's cool with streaming first, actually. I don't want to assume. Thank you, Apollo. Don't spam it. God damn it, Apollo. Come on, my guy. Don't spam the shit. Sorry if there's any kids watching. This is not a PG show. Motherfucker, the same option, the same link over and over is not options. You have to have differentiating, I can't even say the word right. Differentiating factors for each choice in order for it to be options. Genius. Soundbite, what's going on with you, bro? Why couldn't I say that word? Differentiating. So, I hate when my brain glitches. There you go, Apollo. Thank you. One link is fine. This man, I swear, we got to teach him everything. All right, here we go. Hell no, I can't say it. You do it, Max. Let's see you do it. Come on, Mr. Challenger. If you're going to be the challenger, you got to at least be able to do it. You can't challenge somebody at something and not be able to do it. I don't know if I've updated my Pro Tools in a month or so, so it might not be. It might not be the newest. I might have to update, but it is close to the newest, if anything. He's that bad. I'm gonna call right now. Fuck you. You're a rapper, bro. It's not the same, bro. You got a leg up right there. It ain't the same for you. It's not a challenge for a rapper. All right, so now that I'm live, it's not letting me use this damn thing. What the hell is going on today with this? Usually it just works instantly. I'm bloop, bloop, bloop. It's making Pro Tools act now weird, so fuck it. We don't need them perfect, actually. Sometimes it actually ruins it, so. None. Revert. I just want to line these ones up at least. Start that one a little bit late, that's why. Honestly, I like the Sync VX. It's a little bit easier to use than Vocaline, and I didn't use Vocaline like Pro until probably like a couple years ago. I just had the basic version for the longest, but the Pro version is pretty cool. But there's a different one. My friend Dr. Ford was telling me about it. I'm trying to remember the name of it. There's a different one that he uses, and I forget the name of it, but he said it's better than Vocaline. revoice. It might be revoice. Quick question, bro. Do you feel if properly using delay throws with automation would still recommend side chaining with compression? So it depends on how long you want that delay to ring out for. Like if you want to be like one quick delay, then no, you don't really need to side chain it because you can set the feedback to really do that. But if you want a longer delay, but you want it to kind of still bounce here and there in the mix while the vocals maybe are going, then yeah, I would say side chain it and make sure it's not side chaining so it cuts it completely down, but it definitely puts it underneath the lead vocals. There's no rules to it. It's really like how creative can I be, right? That's why we learn the tools. It's like just like when you're painting or you're coloring, right? Like you learn what colors work together so that you can get as creative as you want with the colors that you have, okay? And from there, you can do infinite things, but it's all about just using that fundamental knowledge to, okay, well, red and yellow makes what? Green. So if I do green and orange, it can make maybe a brown or something. Like there's, you know, it's really just about how creative you want to be. Like right now, I'm just being creative. I'm not going to do anything that is a traditional thing to do on background harmonies going, I'm not doing anything that's like a natural technique. This is just me hearing what I want and me going for it. No, I don't sidechain the backing vocals, only the lead vocals.
Tired of wasting time on all you hoes.
See, I thought the Knicks were doing so well, man. What happened? All right, we're almost done with these. So what we're gonna do now, I really want to go through and like fine edit this more because I really hate having any type of things like this where we could go bloop, chop that, chop that. this right. Just want them to sound super even. Nothing extra that we don't need. And I don't have the audio that big or loud. It's just literally I'm zoomed in.
Yeah, tidy wasting time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and I do. Yeah, tidy. Yeah, tidy.
Let's try it.
Yeah, tidy.
Might do something like that. Might be cool in the background. Let me see. Let me see how it sounds with the beat.
Yeah, tidy. Yeah, tidy.
Now the reason why I'm putting the reverb on the actual vocal bus instead of doing it as a like a send is because I want this one to be separate, and I want it to be all the vocals blended all together with this reverb, and I might EQ or compress this a little bit differently afterwards. Yeah, tracking presets definitely help. Don't get me wrong on that. I would definitely have some tracking presets if I were you guys. If you don't know how to maneuver quick to like finding solutions quickly, have some presets set for those situations that you run into frequently. Like maybe somebody is too close to the mic and you need to roll some bass off really fast. Have those settings kind of preset as little things that you do for recording. I try to typically have a EQ on just in case I need to add some curves quickly and just do what I need to do. But that's usually me reacting from what I'm hearing. I don't go into recording having any settings on except for what I'm running through maybe the slate that I'm printing on the microphone. Like the other view better? What you mean? I think I might do like a little splash delay on this. Should we do H delay today? This might create a cool one. Yeah, we're going to be getting that here at the studio soon.
They say they have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. I had to grind for this. Yeah, yeah. I had to grind for this. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, tidy wasty time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm
Nino, what's going on? My boy Star Exotic Bully's in the building.
I had to grind for this. Yeah, yeah. Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they have time for this. I commit.
I'm in a tight hold right now. All right, so I want to make these vocals sound double but also pan. So I'm debating if I should do pan man, because that is a stereo panner. I don't know. It might take away that double sound that I like. I don't know. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, Lo, what's going on with you, man? Yeah, I already know I got the Space Blender, bro. I didn't need your news.
Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, tidy wasty time on all you hoes. Grind for for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, tidy waste your time on all you hoes. Grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence.
I was gonna say that. Hold up. That's crazy, no? Why is it not doing solos with them?
Grind for this. Time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting time now.
He has a really bad plosive in there somewhere. It's like a distortion or something. I don't know if he really like said the S super hard and the mic just took it that way. I don't know, but we'll figure that out. I think it's right here.
I told my mother check the time cause it's my time now. If for the bitch that broke my heart, now I'm gon' rock. She's around and she's shit, I'm tired of wasting time now. I know they shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting.
Oh, it was this noise and this noise at the same time. So you got this, this, and this all at once.
Shit.
Don't trick yourself thinking something is actually a sibilance when it's really the instrumental.
I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting time now. I know they come.
But he does have some crazy sibilances, so we're definitely gonna count those down. I do have to get done with this mix in a second because we're gonna have our artist come in. So I'm probably gonna throw this DS around there. We're gonna call it a day on this mix. I'm gonna put it on the Be Right Back screen until our artist gets here. Or I might just do a Q&A for a few minutes, but we're gonna go check outside.
Yeah, tired of wasting time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope. Shit, I'm tired of wasting time now. I know they can't be. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose my mind to this. Yeah, yeah. I had to grind for this. Waited a long time for this. Did a little time for this. Shed the tears, even cried for this. They try to kill my confidence. They say they ain't have time for this. I committed crimes for this. Try not to lose Shawty wasting time on all you hoes. Shit, I'm trying to get my bag and up the scope.